As we age, one of the first areas to show signs of decline is our leg strength and mobility. Everyday activities like climbing stairs, walking for longer periods, or simply rising from a chair can gradually become more difficult. But what many people don't realize is that this decline isn't just a natural part of aging. It's often a sign of something missing in the body: key vitamins and minerals. Our legs rely on a complex system of bones, muscles, nerves, and joints working together in harmony. To keep that system functioning well, the body depends on specific nutrients that often go overlooked. In this video, we'll explore 7 essential vitamins and minerals that play a critical role in keeping your legs strong, stable, and pain-free. From calcium and magnesium to vitamin B12 and potassium, each nutrient supports a different but equally important aspect of leg health: preventing cramps, improving balance, strengthening bones, and boosting energy and coordination. Whether you're already feeling the effects of aging or simply want to stay active and independent for years to come, understanding these vitamins could be a game changer. Let's dive in and discover the 7 nutrients that keep your legs moving, your body strong, and your life independent. 1. Calcium, the foundation of strong bones and muscles. When most people think of calcium, they immediately think of bones, and rightly so. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in the human body, and about 99% of it is stored in our bones and teeth. But calcium does far more than just build a strong skeleton. It's also essential for muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and maintaining balance and mobility, especially in your legs. As we age, bone density naturally declines, making us more vulnerable to fractures, stiffness, and loss of independence. This is why calcium becomes even more important for older adults. Without enough calcium, the body begins to draw it from the bones, weakening them over time. This silent depletion is one of the leading causes of osteoporosis and joint instability. But calcium doesn't work alone. It needs vitamin D to be absorbed into the bloodstream and physical activity to be directed to the bones and muscles where it's needed most. Simple movements like walking, light running, and resistance training activate bone remodeling, helping calcium settle into your skeleton instead of soft tissues. Low calcium not only weakens bones, it also affects mobility, balance, and energy. It's not just a nutrient, it's a building block for independence. That's why seniors with sufficient calcium intake tend to have better posture, fewer falls, and a more active lifestyle. The best sources of calcium include dairy products, leafy greens, almonds, sardines, and fortified foods like plant-based milk and cereals. Supplements can help too, especially if your diet is lacking. To sum up, strong legs begin with strong bones, and strong bones begin with calcium. Without it, walking, standing, and enjoying your freedom become harder every year. Don't just take calcium, use it well, move more, and stay strong. Vitamin B12, neuromuscular strength and reflexes. When it comes to leg strength and mobility, few nutrients are as overlooked, yet as vital as vitamin B12. Known primarily for its role in energy production, vitamin B12 is absolutely essential for proper nerve function and muscular control. Without it, your legs may feel weak, heavy, numb, or uncoordinated. Vitamin B12 helps maintain the protective covering around nerves, allowing electrical signals to travel quickly and accurately from your brain and spinal cord to your muscles. When B12 levels are low, these signals slow down or misfire, resulting in poor balance, reduced reflexes, and muscle weakness, especially in the lower body. Many seniors suffer from B12 deficiency without even realizing it. That's because as we age, our ability to absorb B12 from food declines due to reduced stomach acid or medical conditions like gastritis. Even long-term use of acid-blocking medications can make the problem worse. Symptoms such as numbness, tingling, difficulty walking, or frequent falls often stem from undiagnosed B12 deficiency, not just aging. Left untreated, the nerve damage can become permanent. The good news, with proper supplementation, leg strength, coordination, and endurance can improve dramatically. Vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products like meat, eggs, dairy, fish, and shellfish. Vegetarians, vegans, and those with digestive issues often need B12 fortified foods or supplements to maintain healthy levels. Fortunately, excess B12 is harmless and simply excreted in urine, making it one of the safest vitamins to supplement. In our summary, if your legs feel weak or unsteady, don't just blame old age, check your B12. This vitamin is a game changer for nerve health, reflexes, and muscular strength. Proper B12 levels could be the key to staying mobile, confident, and independent as you age. Magnesium, anti-cramp and mobility. Booster if you've ever been woken up by a painful leg cramp in the middle of the night or struggled with stiff, tired legs after a short walk. Magnesium might be the missing piece. Often called the master mineral for muscle health, magnesium is crucial for proper muscle contraction, relaxation, and energy production. Each time your muscles move, whether you're walking, climbing stairs, or standing up, magnesium regulates the electrical signals between your nerves and muscles. It allows your muscles to contract when needed and relax when they're done working. Without enough magnesium, muscles become overexcited and tight, leading to cramps, spasms, and even restless leg syndrome. Magnesium also plays a vital role in maintaining stamina and preventing fatigue. It helps convert food into energy and clears lactic acid from your muscles after activity. That's why low magnesium levels can cause feelings of weakness, heaviness, and early exhaustion, especially in seniors. In addition, magnesium is essential for bone health. It helps calcium reach your bones rather than depositing in soft tissues where it can cause joint stiffness or pain. Seniors with adequate magnesium intake tend to have stronger bones and fewer fractures. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is widespread due to poor diets, stress, medications like diuretics and antacids, and natural age-related absorption issues. Thankfully, it's easy to boost magnesium through foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, black beans, and avocados. For those with low dietary intake, magnesium citrate or glycinate supplements are gentle and effective. In short, magnesium is not just a mineral, it's a mobility booster. By reducing cramps, enhancing endurance, and improving joint flexibility, magnesium supports the freedom to move, walk, and live with strength at any age. Potassium, leg cramps, stamina, and bone support. Have you ever stepped out of bed in the morning only to be stopped by a sudden painful leg cramp? That could be your body signaling a potassium deficiency. While potassium is often overlooked, it plays a crucial role in maintaining muscle control, stamina, and bone strength, especially as we age. Potassium works by balancing fluids inside and outside of your muscle cells. This balance is essential for smooth muscle contractions and nerve signals. Without enough potassium, muscles can become overly sensitive and spasm, leading to cramps, weakness, and even tremors. For seniors, these symptoms are not just annoying, they can impact daily activities and increase the risk of falls. But potassium's impact goes beyond muscles. It also helps regulate calcium use in the body, directing it toward bones where it strengthens the skeletal system. Without enough potassium, calcium may instead accumulate in soft tissues like arteries, contributing to stiffness, joint pain, and even cardiovascular problems. In this way, potassium supports not only strong bones, but also flexible arteries and better overall circulation. Additionally, potassium reduces the acidity in your bloodstream, which helps preserve bone density over time. That's why diets rich in potassium are linked to lower risks of osteoporosis and fractures in older adults. Good dietary sources of potassium include bananas, sweet potatoes, oranges, spinach, beans, and avocados. Surprisingly, a baked potato, with the skin, contains more potassium than a banana. For those who struggle to meet daily needs, $3,400 million for men and $2,600 million for women, potassium supplements may be an option, but always under medical guidance. In summary, potassium is not just for athletes. It's a vital mineral that keeps your legs strong, your muscles energized, and your bones protected. A true powerhouse for lifelong mobility, calcium utilization, and joint health. When we think about bone health, calcium and vitamin D usually take the spotlight. But did you know that vitamin K is just as crucial, especially when it comes to ensuring that calcium ends up where it's actually needed, in your bones and not in your arteries? Vitamin K acts like a biological traffic controller, directing calcium away from soft tissues and into the bone matrix. Without it, calcium can deposit in the wrong places, leading to arterial stiffness, joint pain, and even cardiovascular complications. On the other hand, when vitamin K is present in adequate amounts, it activates a protein called osteocalcin, which binds calcium to your bones, improving both bone strength and density. This process is especially vital for older adults who are at higher risk of fractures and osteoporosis. Studies show that people who consume more vitamin K have lower fracture rates and greater bone mass, making it an essential nutrient for aging gracefully. But vitamin K doesn't stop at bones. It's also important for joint health and muscle function. It helps regulate inflammation in the joints and has been shown to reduce stiffness and pain, particularly in the knees. This can make daily movements, like getting up from a chair or climbing stairs, smoother and more comfortable. There are two main types of vitamin K, K1, found in leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard K2, found in fermented foods like natto, aged cheese, and certain animal products. Even one serving of dark leafy greens a day can make a difference. However, if you're taking blood-thinning medication, always consult your doctor before increasing your vitamin K intake. In short, vitamin K ensures calcium does its job properly, supporting strong bones and smooth, pain-free joints. A small nutrient with a big impact. Vitamin B6, nerve communication and muscle resilience. When it comes to muscle strength and nerve health, vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, is often overlooked. Yet this essential nutrient plays a key role in keeping our nervous system sharp, muscles resilient, and energy levels balanced, especially as we age. Vitamin B6 is a vital component in the production of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers, that allow your brain to communicate with your muscles. Without it, signals from your brain can become delayed or misdirected, leading to numbness, tingling, coordination problems, and even a shaky gait. These symptoms are frequently mistaken for signs of aging, but they're often due to a simple vitamin deficiency. B6 also supports muscle recovery and repair. It helps regulate the body's inflammatory responses, meaning it can ease muscle soreness, stiffness, and fatigue after physical activity. If you've been noticing slower recovery times or muscle pain after mild exertion, low B6 levels might be to blame. Additionally, B6 is essential for protein metabolism, converting the protein you eat into usable energy and new muscle tissue. Without it, your body can't maintain muscle mass effectively, making movements like climbing stairs or rising from a chair feel more difficult over time. Vitamin B6 also supports red blood cell production, which helps deliver oxygen to your muscles, fueling endurance and stamina. A deficiency can result in weakness and early fatigue, even during light activity. Fortunately, it's easy to get B6 from everyday foods like chicken, tuna, salmon, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. Most older adults need about 1.5 to 1.7 milligrams per day, depending on gender and age. In summary, vitamin B6 is a powerhouse for maintaining nerve communication, muscle strength, and resilience, a simple nutrient that plays a complex, life-changing role. When we think of strong bones and healthy muscles, vitamin D stands out as one of the most essential nutrients, especially for older adults. Often called the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, a mineral critical for building and maintaining strong bones, but its benefits go far beyond just calcium support. Without adequate vitamin D, the calcium you consume may not be absorbed effectively. Instead of strengthening your bones and muscles, it can pass through your system unused. Over time, this leads to bone loss, increased risk of fractures, and conditions like osteoporosis, which affects millions of seniors worldwide. But vitamin D doesn't just stop at bone health. It also plays a direct role in maintaining muscle, strength, and coordination. Studies show that older adults with low vitamin D levels are more prone to falls, muscle weakness, and balance problems. This makes it a vital nutrient for maintaining independence and mobility. Your body can produce vitamin D when your skin is exposed to sunlight. However, due to aging, indoor lifestyles, or living in regions with little sun, many people, especially seniors, don't make enough. That's why diet and supplementation are so important. Vitamin D-rich foods include fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified products such as milk, orange juice, and cereals. Still, for many older adults, a daily supplement of 800 to 2000 IU is often recommended, especially during the winter months. In conclusion, vitamin D is the silent protector of your bones, muscles, and balance. Keeping your levels in check can make the difference between frailty and strength, between limitation and freedom as you age. As we age, maintaining strength, stability, and mobility becomes essential for a life of independence and confidence. These 7 vitamins and minerals, calcium, vitamin B12, magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, vitamin B6, and vitamin D, form the foundation for strong bones, resilient muscles, and efficient nerve function. Don't wait for weakness or pain to take over. Prioritize your nutrition, stay active, and talk to your doctor about any deficiencies. A small change in your daily routine can lead to a big improvement in your quality of life. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep moving forward.